Good evening, everybody. How we all doing? Oh shit. I was just about to switch over to just chatting and realized something wasn't turned on. I think we are alone at the moment. Howdy, Lurka. I was gonna see where Shiny is, but it looks like she's in the middle of playing something. There we go. I was like, where the fuck am I? Alright. So, yeah. We have got two options for tonight. If you can all hear me. Oh, wait. Well, we can at least have one Gabo until Shiny shows up. How was your game on Sunday, Lurka? Let me make sure that's not family. Oh. Well, did you at least have fun? Yeah, did you at least have fun? Okay, as long as nothing stupid happens, camo should be a plug and go thing. Sweet. That's all that matters, really. Did I not type in camo? I did, it's just being dumb. Okay. The fuck? Oh, that's camo. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, showed up on the first try. Alright, wow, that is suspiciously working well on the first try. I don't know why. I'm not going to question it. Aw, how come? Alright, so we have two options for tonight. We can paint these girls up, and I kind of have a general idea of how I want to paint them up. I'm thinking black metallic armor, light blue skin. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Lee would love to join you for that kind of stuff, because Lee wants to build a Knight's Army. But yeah, we have two choices tonight. Technically, we have a third. Okay, technically we have a third. I have to go grab his weapon, though. So, I don't have a base for him yet, but we have... Technically it's small, but we have a Void Dragon proxy. I need to go grab his spear, which is on the cooking thing right now. We have our Sisters of the Ocean, is what I'll call them, because I have no idea. They had a weird name, but they're basically Sisters of Battle kill team proxies. Or we can spend all night building Necrons. Or spend most of the night building Necrons. But if we start this guy, we're gonna have to prime him and do all that and wait till he's all ready to go. But I will get a poll going so you can all decide what sounds the best. Because that gives me time just to run over and grab his weapon. Alright. I am going to start this poll. I'm going to use this as an excuse to put my headphones down and go grab his weapon. And also lets me turn this thing off. Okay. I fucking knew that one was gonna win. It's always the most inconvenient one wins, isn't it? Alright. Because, yeah, Wednesday, in theory... The stream schedule I posted on Discord should still, in theory, be the same. I'm still debating on doing the... I'm still debating on doing the sponsor tomorrow night or not. Because they have a lot of weird hiccups I'm not okay with. But at the same time, they're not really that bad. I just don't like them on principle. I should message her and see if she's okay. Well, I think I know what's going to win unless a surprise vote comes out of nowhere. Why? Oh. Hey, there she is. Oh, who would have guessed the Void Dragon won? Get off, get off, get off, get off. Damn it. Yeah, the only downside is I don't have a base for this guy. Why are you so quiet? Oh. Oh boy. Oh god, they're squeakers.
Eat that, y'all. You can't beat them. You can just beat me. They want to see me.
Alright, so the Void Dragon won. Like I said, I don't have a base for this guy yet. I might have something that fits him, but I gotta look. So how was your weekend, Shiny? Same. Yeah. Yeah, Lurko was kind of making fun of you for being a little late, but then again,
I have to admit to my sins. I think my cat's really cute. Really, really cute. If my cat was a girl, she'd still be really, really cute. But my cat is a girl. It's a girl cat.
What the fuck?
My cat's really cute.
What? Who let the kid on?
I'm not a fan for myself.
It's probably the parents bought it for the kid after they said they saw some famous person playing it or something. Especially since you can still hear somebody's TV through it too. I looked out of the side of my eye, saw something.
Snipes.
Yeah.
I'm failing to understand that, but it's okay because I don't need to understand math.
Oh god. This kid thinks he's a rapper too.
We make this file, maybe we can make it father. Mama wants a father of the father. Nope, that bar is sick. It's like it's
No, it's not, kid.
so awesome.
That sounds like somebody who listened to Eminem one time and thinks they can rap like him.
Maybe my father one day will become a father.
Thank God. I get to live vicariously through Shiny until I can buy a headset soon.
I didn't see that guy on the corner of the thing there.
God, thank God VR shit doesn't do the stupid thing like Xbox used to do where it's like, oh yeah, you can mask your voice, and it's that really crappy voice masking software they used.
I hit the guy a couple times.
That's good. I'm just priming up a proxy of the Void Dragon from Warhammer, which looks nothing like a dragon. Seriously, why the fuck is it called the Void Dragon if it looks nothing like a dragon?
Also crappy. Hit him dead anyway.
Do you want to Google that for me real quick, Lurka? I'm guessing it must have a dragon variant form or something, but we always see it as this guy. Because, like, the Deceiver makes sense why it's called the Deceiver. Though, to be fair, I do wonder what the Deceiver is. Can you not hear me, Lurka? I said, can you tell me... Can you Google why the Void Dragon is called the Void Dragon in 40k? Is what I was asking? Okay, what needs to be turned down? I'm maxed out, so I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let us see. Oh, shit. Do we have a base that we can sit on? Get out of there, little fairy. Use my last really big base for some. Oh, no, we didn't. That might work, actually. Funny thing is, this actually might be primed, and I'm just re-priming it. I don't care. Alright, let's see. Do I have one more base so I have some options? I do not. Scheiße. Wait. I do have one more thing we can start to prime up until it runs out. I'm gonna have to pull the thumb off before I go to bed or when I get home tomorrow. But this is the hand for one of the models we have an option for on Wednesday. I think I could probably just turn off Spotify right now. I think I'm going to pause it while Shiny's playing her game. I'm going to try and prime as much of this as I can. While this gives. And the Void Dragon is an Eldar mythology which portrays as a figure of oblivion, wanton destruction, and devastation. It was a master of the material realm, and its warriors are. While eating stars, it takes the form of a cloud of dark light. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, so it probably looks like a dragon in its dark cloud form. That makes sense. Okay. Or they're just using that. Or they're using the old. They're using the old way of like describing a dragon, which is just a unknowable creature kind of thing. Because like before Lovecraft, that's kind of what you described any creature you didn't kind of understand, is you just called it a dragon. Interesting to note, though. Yeah, because I remember the Deceiver has like a different name, but they call him the Deceiver now because of his part in the whole like destroying the Necron Empire. Because why you would trust anyone named the Deceiver in 40K is beyond me. Funny thing is, his hand's going to be actually super easy to paint once I get all the brushing and stuff on it. Because technically, Everything is going to be gold or skin tone with some highlight. The only thing that's going to be a little bit complicated is the honey. I'm not really quite sure how to do that. Like I might have to just use a lighter gold, a really light gold mixed with white or something. Which I think is what I did for the honey catcher for Kingdom Death. God, it's gonna be a great to go back to like some Kingdom Death figures and stuff, so I can actually have some variety in painting. Gonna hide this behind shiny. And he's almost dry enough.
Double kill. Double kill.
Oh, shiny's having fun. Oh.
Quad. Come on. Oh, how many? How many of you kids did I just knock out there? Oh, sit down.
Alright, I have nowhere to put this hand, so it's kind of in my way. So a 2007 point R, a 2,760 point game. I also have one Chaos Knight. Ooh, interesting.
Now we got one squeaker on the top.
It's probably the same wrapping squeaker. God damn it. Stuff always dries unevenly.
I can't snipe or anything.
To be fair, this isn't Halo sniping, so... Motherfucker, what is everything? Can you tell we're an Overwatch clone?
You can jump on here in a second. We've got nobody here to sing.
Seriously. You should be dry by now. Why are you... The only thing missing from my list is a Herald of Tzeentch. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Alright, let's see how many kills we can play around.
I have played it a couple of times. I didn't get to play it that much over the weekend, Lurka.
Hey, MVP boy, let's go.
I did get to play a Necron army, and holy crap, if you can do it right, they just become...
25 kills.
Nice. Yeah. Lurka, I got to play a Necron army. Holy crap, if you do it right, you can...
Yeah, 25 kills, 24 dead. And I went 0-1, but...
Yeah, Lurka, if you get a combo, if you get the good wombo combo of just keep bringing back your guys and just letting them do a shit ton of attacks, they are really fun in Warforge. You playing a different game or what? Yeah, I'm debating on actually doing that spawn. Well, the problem is since you're playing it. See, the problem is I think everybody in my chat is already playing it, so it's like it kind of defeats the purpose.
Pointless at this point.
Yeah, it's like part of me wants to do it, but then there's like weird stipulations there where they're like, "Oh, if you have nothing nice to say about the game, then don't say anything at all." It's like, are you really afraid that I'm gonna say? It's like if you're that afraid of your game getting. If you're that afraid of somebody talking shit about your game, that kind of screams there might be something about your game that I don't like. Like I said, I'm debating on doing it because it's like I have to play for a minimum 2 hours. And I do love how they're recommending you do something kind of scummy. It's like, start your stream and do something else for 2 hours and then start playing for 2 hours or so. And then switch to it. I'm like, why? It's just one of those things where I'm not sure if it's Stream Elements or if it's the actual company who makes the game saying this stuff, but I'm just like, this sounds scummy. I don't like supporting this.
It's so big.
Yes, shiny. Because I clearly didn't see anybody donating $100 in bits just now. That's the only one I know off the top of my head. Oh, and 69 bits. Actually, no, I do. Wait, no, I do 3 of them. I remember 3 of them off the top of my head. 420 bits, 69 bits, and 100 bits. You know, $100 in bits. The $100 in bits is that it's so big. 420 is just part of a Snoop Dogg song. And 69 is that famous audio clip of the guy going, nice. Because I think I have one, and then I think 5 bits is just me doing a high-pitched voice going, thank you.
That's not terrifying in the slightest.
What? What's terrifying?
Oh, I'm not streaming. Whoops.
Yeah, that's why I minimized you on the camera, because I'm just on the main screen, because I'm like, oh, you're not doing anything. I will say this, I am happy. Tomorrow is orientation for that new job. I'm not going to say where it is, but I will say this, I will become forklift certified and I will be unstoppable. To be fair, I'm pretty sure all my usual people that I talk to have already been told. All of my usual people are probably aware of where it is, but it's like, yeah. Ooh. Oh, God. I just realized what variation of her she is. Oh, God. The fact that I can immediately tell what she's a reference to, it's just like, can't talk about that here. Not on this Christian Minecraft channel.
And then you got this tall motherfucker.
Yeah. To be fair, everybody's seen that one.
Oh, by the way, the public, one of these that you liked is back up.
Ooh, we'll see if it's working.
I
Well, I'm hoping that's what it was too, because I didn't get rid of it, but I'll see if I did.
I
If-
still have.
Yeah. Maybe they updated the. Hey, maybe they updated the Go Go Loco in it. I doubt it.
You never know.
I could just clone the newer one of yours, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to give that to me because it's somebody else's.
I can't give it to you anymore.
Why not?
Personal upload.
Oh, I thought you could do those.
You can, but I would have to make it. Fuck off.
Oh, you'd have to make it public.
I'd have to make this public.
Yeah,
And you know full fucking goddamn well I'm not making this public.
yeah,
Especially with the fucking mobile update.
yeah. Yeah, I'll stick to my public guardian in that case. I need to.
Yeah, well, you need to upload that one that you found.
Well, here's the problem. I tried to reset up Unity on here, and it just broke everything. I had to reset up Chrome over the weekend.
Alright, be right back.
Take your time. So yeah, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to set up. When Shiny gets back, I'll tell her this too. But what I'm gonna have to do is to fix Unity is I'm gonna have to. Actually, I'll just wait till she gets back. Basically, I'm gonna have to make a second P. I'm gonna have to finally set up my backup PC or something to run Unity and stuff. But I'll explain that. I'll explain more in depth when she gets back. I think there's supposed to be something that attaches him to his base, but I think we'll just attach him through his tail. Because this is a proxy version of him, I eventually want to go buy the actual version. Because mainly he's actually really small in comparison to his real version. Like the Void Dragon's actual size is about the size of a. I don't have anything within reach. I think his humanoid body is about the size of Magnus's body. He definitely ain't as big as Swolocor, but Swolocor is Swolocor. And yes, I will keep using his meme name because as cool as Be'lakor is, calling him Swolocor is so much more fitting. Well, Swol. Oh. So, because Unity broke it, and because for some reason every time I try and install the packet that allows the version of Unity that works with VRChat to upload, it tries to install on my main hard drive, and I'm like, don't install it there. Install it on this second drive. It's like, no, but we have to install it here. It's like, no, you don't. It's like, fine, I will set it up on my tablet or something. Well, my tablet, which is a laptop or something.
So what did you do with that one thing I sent you this week?
What did you send? On the main Discord server or personally?
The main Discord.
You talking about one of the jokes?
Yeah,
Are we talking about...
won the church.
Oh, yeah. That is an old joke video, but yeah.
Yeah. Dude, fucking cleared out his fucking goal.
Well, I think somebody played like a fart sound over the speakers, but it was, if I remember right, because it was like the audio guy and like the kids were messing with somebody. We're messing with the church. Yeah, it wasn't they actually did it. It was somebody was messing with everybody.
Yeah, but, you know,
Mm-hmm.
monkey brain,
Yeah.
fart.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the other reason I need to hook up my little secondary streaming PC is because that might allow me to start getting away with streaming some games that we've had a hard time with. Because instead of playing on the same PC I'm streaming from, we can move the non-heavy duties. We can move the streaming to one PC, and then worst case, I can take big PC off the internet, so it's not messing with the internet too much. We're gonna do you Wednesday. I just wanted to get it primed because we have to still get the thumb on. And I don't want to get too far with that hand. Well, because that hand is for a Wednesday stream, potentially. Because we're gonna have at least 3 different options for Wednesday. We have Egyptian Gabo / Orc, depending on how you look at her. Part 2 of the Summoning Gabo we did last week. Or the fairy that sits in that hand. And that's all I can say.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing a Blue Twitch stream on a Wednesday. But...
Next week. This week. Yeah. Yeah. This week is a paint stream. Yeah. Because remember, I'm trying to make it to where it's staggered to where 1 week is a paint stream, another week is a game stream. Last week was a game stream. Yep. Alright, now let's see here. Do we go on models for Void Dragon, or do we try and paint him up like my... Or do we try and paint him up like my current Necron army?
Current Necron army. Just to have some continuity.
Alright, so I'm going to need... Where's my brass? There's that. Talos bronze.
Both.
I love how Barry just went both. It's like, to be fair, mask is going to be gold, wings and tail and backpack are going to be Talos bronze. Actually, the tail might be gold too. To be funny, the staff should be red. because it looks vaguely familiar. It's just not a fork. And if you catch that reference, you have watched too much 80s and 90s anime.
And to be fair, this probably isn't even its final form, so.
Well, the Void Dragon has... So, when the Void Dragon was whole, what Lurka sent me, it has this basically giant dark cloud that would consume stars. And I'm guessing it partially looked like a dragon. And of course, Lurka's like, paint it up like the actual Void Dragon. I'm like... To be fair, the actual Void Dragon, what does he look like? Because he's not that hard to paint, if I remember right. He's just big, and I don't have... This is actually... He's small.
Yeah, before I moved to where I'm at now, Nami, I
Mm-hmm.
actually got to meet this guy when I was working here.
Ooh, cool.
He's actually pretty chill.
No, that's kind of how those guys go. They're a 50-50 shot. They're either really weird to approach or... Oh, wow, you're chill. The only issue with doing the actual Void Dragon Lurka, I don't think I have that skin tone. That weird... Well, it's more like a... It's a light... It's almost like he's Runefang.
Also, riding that train is on another level.
Which train? Oh, that one? Yeah, the Potter one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what they recommend for painting. God, I had to go to their stupid site. Well, they broke everything.
I've seen somebody wearing a Lord Mortal hat.
Ooh, they updated the Red Gobbo. I don't care. Where's your paint guide? You got rid of your fucking paint guide, GW? You motherfuckers. And of course it's temporarily out of stock, which is funny because I was at a shop somewhere where they had it. Yeah. Why would you... You know where it's going to be, and I hate the fact that I know where it's probably going to be to look this guy up. It's going to be probably on their stupid app. Did your game crash or something?
No, just wanted to minimize my window for a moment. I'll be back.
Alright. The main issue is, Lurka... Oh, this is... I just realized what this is. This guy is a 3D scan of the Void Dragon. Because guess what? I don't have that part. This guy was stolen. But somebody gave me the file, so I'm not going to question it. Now, let me go look at his base and see maybe he might have that part. But, yeah, I don't think that part exists on that Void Dragon, on the files that I have. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's missing. Yeah. Huh. Well, fuck me. Okay. Oh, and his spear is wrong. Alright, fine. His spear is supposed to be pointing downwards. I don't care. If this was the actual Void Dragon, I would be... Oh my gosh, we need to paint it up like how the actual Void Dragon looks. Oh my god, Nero, what do you need? Well, somebody posted something, but then deleted it. Alright. Turn off Game Capture 2 so my whole screen is up. Okay, so that is the question. Yeah, let's do a combo of the two. We'll do the wings, tail, and backpack as the underwater situation. Gold for the helmet and tail, and then to be funny, his spear is going to be red for another reference, and then we'll do the body up like this, and then we'll try and paint these with green sparks like the traditional one. Sound good? Okay, so we're going to need that. And I'm going to need some rune fangs so we can do the easy part first. And we're going to need the blood red. Where is it? There it is. Oh god, that feels better. Where's my big brush? There it is. Yeah, I feel that the Void Dragon should be like the only shiny thing, like only clean thing in this entire army. So we're going to paint it up metallic, but since we're putting that red on it, it's going to hopefully do a red like a blood red metallic effect. Yeah, okay, so tail and wings will be Talos bronze with the rusty effect. Crown will be gold, minus the part that's got to be glowy green. And then all these sparky bits are going to be glowy green, and the back thing's going to be glowy green. Actually, you know what? His face will also be. And give me one of the easiest ones to paint. So we can also test one of these girls tonight for their armor. We'll test one with Rune Fang and one with Gunmetal. Or one with Grey Knight. Because I want their armor to look shiny almost. Before it gets the black on it, so it looks almost newish. What do you think, Lurka? Also, God, I just realized it's super quiet when Shiny's not here. And I just remembered this paint doesn't like being thinned. Okay, so it'll be bronze with gold highlight, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how it looks. I'll take everything on. there. Alright, next base coat. Let's do the gold. You're muted, sweetie, if you're gonna be saying something. Yeah, Shiny, if you're saying something, you're muted. I'm trying to save the gold for the end. Hey, Shiny, are you streaming something or not? Because it just says Steam VR 2.0.10. Thank you. Gonna minimize that. There we go.
Change anything is when it's absolutely
There we go. Hmm? Oh.
What's even fucking stupider is the fact that they're like, oh yeah, guess what? We have communal jackets that get washed every day, so you don't have to worry about buying some yourself. They don't fit me.
Yeah.
So guess what? I still have to buy my own if I want one.
Yeah, because what I wear to work is just black shoes. I wear black sweats, and I have my green collar shirt.
I need fucking.
Streaming.
I literally need a fucking 2XLT. I cannot wear anything else.
You know what I'm gonna say to that, Silicon? Hang on, it'll take me a second. It's taking me a second. Sorry. Hang on.
No, my God. My God, brush. The fuck?
I'll actually spit on my phone a little bit. I just.
Are you? Why did it? Why did it kick me off?
Okay, that was weird. So thanks for either. my
Thanks.
fucking phone
Thank you for the
or
follow,
my-
John Joe.
through my index, headphones. It was weird. Yeah, and it just went. It kind of like looped in between my
That's
ears.
supposed to be
like,
Mangle.
going back and forth. I let someone hit the soundboard or something.
We have our friend Shiny
It's
Mew
supposed to be like
streaming her stuff while I stream over here.
That was weird.
Yeah, a little bit actually.
ah. Oh, I was worried about doing this for a second, then I realized you don't feel this.
But I've been like
Feel it.
You break it, you buy it, your dorkiness.
like really pissed off lately. I've been super.
I already own it. I already own it, Barry.
It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard to be trained. You just gotta.
What?
Literally, you just gotta.
Welcome to my
It's like could
What?
you imagine? It's like CS:GO where you're fiddling with your attachments on your gun and you just apply that shit.
This is
You just kind of like keep going back and forth between them, or like, and you're flipping it, and you're like flipping it around in your hand like a knife.
I imagine. Wait, no. What if you could get like a quick detach cock? Like.
Howdy.
What is that sound?
Okay, that
Maybe
was
it's
from
one of
my
their
phone. It has to be, cause they're not shown. None of their avatars are shown on my end.
That's
Yeah, I have no avatars shown but you guys. I have one avatar hidden, unless I've seen them once or it's a friend. It's weird because it went through. It kind of like went back and forth through my headphones, and then it went. I thought I heard it from my phone.
That's so weird. What's that over there?
Is it my music? Or is... Who's fucking with my audio?
Are you messing with them, Shiny?
It's fucking buzzing. Hope nothing's fucking wrong with this shit. Dude, that'd be weird. Is it Discord? No.
Like so fucking slowly. I just think of the fucking like the concrete cinder block sound that.
There is again.
Seriously?
And it kind of like goes off. They kind of slowly. Is it
Have you
you
seen
doing that?
Celica before?
Okay, it kind of
Celica
like.
before?
No. Hold on. Okay, some motherfuckers fucking was looking around me though. Like it buzzes and
It's you. It's not
it
just you.
dissipates. Okay.
It's literally not just you. I'm literally hearing it as well. I literally checked my phone.
Is it? It's. Are you hearing it through my mic or yours? Or
No, I'm hearing it in my
speakers?
headphones.
It's fucking weird.
Somebody's got a troll model and I'm not sure who it is.
I don't know, man.
'Cause I don't have any other avatar shown.
I could not tell you.
Okay, let's see here. Once this is a little bit more dry, we can do the other tone.
Classic Camaro Bumblebee. That's the best one. I'm sorry. Listen, okay, this Bumblebee and the what is it? The Camaro Concept are the best ones.
Why?
Let me know if you hear it again, Falcon. That's fucking weird.
Classic Camaro, Z28 Bumblebee, and Concept Camaro are the best ones.
You know, in every Transformer, there, all those Camaros are concepts.
Which
So,
one
either you-
is it? The
either
fucking
the
09 Concept?
07,
Yep. Was it the 07? The 07 one.
07, the one in the Revenge of the Fallen, Dr. Moon,
07, yeah. It would be the 07 one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the only one out of all the Bumblebees was the original classic one. I know they can't hear me, it's just an interesting fact.
And you cannot change your mind.
I like Optimus Peterbilt form instead of his Western Star.
He has different forms. I thought he was always just a Peterbilt.
Nah, he's a. It was
Oh, is that
sort
the
of
07 Concept? Yeah, it is. That's the best one.
fucking headlights and everything. On PC, you probably see them, but
Oh, that's fucking sick. Western Star. Okay, yeah, that's fucking boring. Yeah, the Peterbilt is the best one, the big boxy one. Yeah. Optimus Prime will forever be the Peterbilt.
Funny thing is, in one of the newer live action, funny thing is, in one of the newer movies, they had a scene where they were gonna have his hologram that he uses to disguise himself be Peter, be his voice actor.
Yeah, that's like the actual. I don't think that was a. Was that a concept one?
Enjoy the
I could've
lurking.
sworn that was the production one.
no, it was concept.
I really could have sworn. Oh, okay, yeah, no, the spoiler. Give it away.
Spoiler: the front bumper, no reverse lights on the back. Usually it's on the.
Big blue mama. What? You can't tell me that you won't do the same. You'd be lying. Too big. Which one's that? Isn't that like the 2015? That's like the robot mode. That's the most iconic, but I don't think the car form is the most iconic.
Yeah.
You got like everyone, or like all variations, huh?
Yeah. This one too.
Shot my friend with a little stick.
Oh. Which one's that? Oh, the cab over. Cab over Optimus. I almost forgot that was a thing. I actually completely forgot that that was a variant.
Somebody told me somebody they had said it's Optimus like that he got sandblasted. I'm like, God damn. Like, what the fuck?
That bitch ashy. That bitch ashy as fuck. That's fucking funny. That is fucking funny. Oh, my friend loves that album.
Okay, almost there.
I have a
Fucking situation. I will remove your testicles. There's two of them. Fuck.
And now we get to do the fun bit. Oh, did you just leave your friends? I didn't notice.
For now, yes.
Yeah. Maybe we could talk about Transformers, but the problem is I'm not there, so it's kind of just me talking to you and just you going, uh-huh.
I am not a Transformers fan.
Fair enough.
BRB.
Take your time. And let's do the other wing real quick. God, I love cheater paints like this. Because it makes me look like I actually know what the hell I'm doing. To be fair, this is like one of the few paints I can just identify when somebody uses it because it is such an iconic like green glow. Okay, once that's a little bit more dry, I can put it on some of this green glowy stuff so it looks like it's trying to repair itself. Welcome back. Oh. I wish this was a more corally looking base, but it will do. Yes, I can still hear you. What I was saying is the base that I'm putting the Void Dragon on, I wish it was a little bit more... I wish it was a little bit more underwatery themed, but it's more rocky outcropping. But we're gonna put some Armageddon dust on there, and that should hopefully make it look more beachy, beach rocks and stuff. So what model are you looking? God, I just can't take that model seriously after knowing where it's from. To be fair, there's a lot of models I can't take seriously after I've seen videos where they're based off of. Since I'm planning to stick his tail in about that spot right there, I kind of want it to look like he's coming out of that rock cropping. What the fuck did I just say? Oh, the troll one. Yep. Yeah, I know that one is such a trolly one because it's just like, keep looking at your Discord. It's like there's no messages. Where the fuck is it coming from? This is going to fail so horrible. Yep. See, the problem is I know which model it is as soon as I looked up and saw that purple fluffy thing. I'm just like, uh-huh. You bitch.
BRB again, mommy.
this is such a dangerous model to be doing. To be doing this. See, this is why his base normally has him attached to stuff. Okay. Is it slowly moving? Yes, it is. Shit. See, the problem is I know how to fix this really easily, but the problem is it doesn't dry fast enough to fix it. Great. Yeah, it looks great. The problem is the way I have it attached to the base, I'm going to have to figure out how to weight the base down. It will do in the short term because this is a proxy model. But yeah, for the short term, he is going to have to look like that. Problem is, all the weight is getting put on something that I don't think is supposed to have weight on it. So we're just going to kind of do that. We're going to put it over here and hope for the best, and if it falls over, it falls over. Alright, let's paint one of these girls up. Let's paint this one up, see how she looks. And then we'll decide if that looks good, and we might do the rest really quick. Looks more like I'm black washing it than I'm oil washing it than actually putting black paint on. Okay, let's see what happens when we put the blue that we're going to use for the skin tone on. She's kind of our, this is kind of our sacrificial one. So I have a general idea in my head how I want this all to go. And I'm doing more of a glaze, which is gonna piss me off. So you'll see what we're doing with the hair in a second. I just want to get the skin tone on. And it's been a while since I've mixed this up because it's got purple showing up in it, which means it's really broken up. Hey, it looks really good. Oh, shit. And now for the trick for the hair. Because I'm being really lazy with doing this, I'm just painting the skin and hair the same color, but I'm washing one. Okay, if this doesn't work, then we will go grab the other blue. The if this doesn't work, then we will paint it up with space ultramarine blue. No, not shiny. What do we think, Lurka? Does it look kind of like a mermaid? And does the armor? Okay. The question is, does this armor look dark enough? I was trying to go for like a black metallic. Does it look like a black metallic, or do we need to go even darker? I think we might have to wash it. I was trying not to do that. Okay, a lot. That actually does look better. Yeah, what do we think, Lurka? Do we like it? Well, from this angle, do we like it? Or shiny, for that matter, if you're still here. Sweet. Alright. Let's get her attached to her base. And if we like it, I think we will try and recreate this on every single one of them. I was going to do the basing, and then I just realized I just sprayed that, so it's going to take like 10 minutes for it to dry. Let's try another one with a different metallic, and then we'll see which one we like better. Because I still have some of the red that I like for the energy weapon glow. We're going to do this one. Yeah, I do love how so much more obvious it becomes when you're looking at certain models of these girls that they're supposed to be Sisters of Battle. And then there's other ones where it's just like, maybe? Like, this clearly looks like the Sister of Battle with the heavy las rifle. The heavy laser cannon, whatever the hell they're called. I'm trying to treat these ones as sort of like a necessary evil kind of abhuman. Where it's just like, hey, somehow these are like the only sisters allowed to exist, abhuman sisters that are allowed to exist. Because they fill like a very important niche that none of them can do. Which is AKA they can breathe underwater. Because, yeah, that's the only way I can see why they would be Sisters of Battle look like this. Because they clearly look alien. They'd have to be abhuman or something. Really, it's just an excuse that I have like 3 different aquatic themed armies, because that's kind of a thing I'm going for right now for some reason. So one of the formations for the Crimson Stalker, I think 710. Oh god. Yeah, to be fair, I think the Lord of Change would be better, but that's a annoying model to get your hands on. Be fun. That's gonna be a fun army, though. Alright, Lurka, before we go too far with painting these girls up, do we prefer the Rune Fang or the Grey Knight's undercoat? This is Rune Fang, this is Grey Knight undercoat. Yeah, the Grey Knight just kind of only really... Well, the thing is, what I also did with the Grey Knight versus this one got unthinned Grim Black. This one got thinned Grim Black. So that might also be the difference. But since we've got a general idea of what we like, let's do that real quick. But yeah, since we've got a general idea of where we're going, okay, we don't need you. Keep you, 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 maybe you. You stay, you two can go. There we go. we have a general idea of where we're going now, we can batch paint, which means we do one color at a time. And then we should just be able to go really quick. Oh, her knife broke. That sucks. So 5. Yep. Ooh, there's only 8 of them, so this will be quick, actually. Yeah, there's 8 of them, so... Seven. up next. Skin and hair base coat. This is my edge.
Supernational is such a I mean bad show.
It was both. It was both. There were times it was so bad it was good. There were times where it was just like, wow, this is actually decent. And there was other times where it's just like, why? Why was this a show? Because there was a certain point where it was just like, why is this still going on? I do love one of the bloopers. They quoted Charlie the Unicorn. It's like, it's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. It's gonna lead us to Candy Mountain. It's gonna show us the way. Funny thing is, this is how I would paint up Tao too. I was using this skin tone. God damn it, they might be. No, they're not, because they have Imperial weapons. I don't know what these girls are supposed to be. That's the part that weirds me out, because it's like... They are so clearly sisters, but at the same time... You could run them as Tao, I guess? I have no clue, and that's what bugs me, is I can't tell, because I think you could probably run these as either or, and it would work the same. Because none of them have chain swords. None of them have chain swords, they just have regular knives. Which is very uncharacteristic. Like, the fact that at least one of them doesn't have a chain sword is very uncharacteristic of the sisters. Maybe they are... I can't tell. Maybe they are Tao, but... They're weird. What do you think, Lurka? I prefer them being sisters because it makes more sense with the heavy las cannon. But they could be Tao, or at least they're supposed to be like some kind of Tao. That's the problem, they have the plasma cannon, and that screams sisters. But the fact that none of them have chain swords, or none of them look like they're carrying, like, holy weapons. Maybe it's because they're abhumans and they just don't get all the cool stuff that the regular sisters have, but they still get stuff. Okay. Skin tone, done. Time for the last base coat color we need to do, and then that should be it for basing stuff. Oh, we're gonna have an ASMR. Come on, it's gonna come out in one go. Oh, almost, but it came out enough. Okay. Time for the lead belcher, and then we can get on to painting all their armor black. Then we can do the hair. Then we can do the eyes, and then they are technically done. I just have to paint up the bases. Yeah, they've just got to be abhuman sisters is all they are. Or that's how I'd run them. Yeah, they've got to be a kill team of sisters is all it is. But the fact that they have two snipers is weird. Or interesting. God, okay, if I could sculpt, I would hilariously turn this sword into the knife. I would turn this knife into the knife from Subnautica, just to be funny. Because the knife from Subnautica is such a distinct looking knife that it would be so obvious if one of them was holding it. Oh, I was at Target today, funny enough, looking around for some stuff. They have a pop-out terrain book. A pop-up terrain book. It literally, it's like a pop-up book, but when you open it up, it turns into 3D terrain for D&D. And I'm like, that is very clever. Like, you can't use it for Warhammer kind of terrain. It's like like a setting kind of terrain. Like, it's a specific setting for D&D, but it just gives me the idea. It's like, that would make such a really cool way to do Warhammer terrain too, is make a pop-up book of like different terrain that you can pull out and put on the table and then put back when you're done. So you don't have to carry around. Oh, there is some for Warhammer? That's awesome. Because, yeah, that would just scream... Because, yeah, that would make things so much more interesting, just being able to make pop-up terrain and then just put it away so that you can carry it around instead of having to worry about, like, a bunch of extra stuff when you're setting up tables. One more, and then we can start on the hair. And then in theory we should be done after that. Damn it. Dried it before I could finish, and I didn't want to pour anymore. Forgot they've got the little headpiece thing. Alright, let's do the eyes. By the time we're done with the eyes, black should be dry, and then we can come in with the blue, do the hair. See, I'm being very lazy and just doing the glowy eye trick. So what I'm thinking these girls' lore is going to be is they are a set of they are technically abhumans, but they are like one of the few abhumans, like Ogrins and stuff like that, where they have such faith in the Emperor that it kind of gets overlooked. Somehow they aren't direct. I'm trying to think. It's like they're not directly sisters, but they were trained by sisters is the only way I could think of it. Yeah, okay, so what I'm thinking is, yeah, they were trained by sisters to do something that the sisters couldn't do, because on that planet, on the planet that they found them, that was covered in was a ocean planet, that humans had adapted to be able to breathe underwater, or at least survive a really long-ass time underwater. And so these girls were trained by the sisters to basically protect that planet, because there's some sort of resource on there that the sisters need. That's my quick come up with in 5 minutes lore. They're not directly sisters, but they were trained by sisters. So they kind of have that similar mentality. The best way to think about them is they're kind of like the Bad Batch from Star Wars. The Bad Batch is a group of clones that basically they're very autonomous compared to the rest of the clone army. They basically do a lot of like suicide missions and missions that normally you wouldn't send normal clones for. These girls and any others that were specifically trained by whoever it was who trained them basically sends them specifically to water-based and aquatic hit and run sort of stuff. But I think having them be a small kill team and not like there's a ton of them makes it a little bit more interesting, because it's like somehow these Abhumans not only were trained to be sisters, but made it through whatever Skola level of training sisters go through. But to keep the lore people happy, they're not directly sisters. They're almost sisters. That's my quick 2-second lore thing, so I can excuse for why they look the way they do. I'm pretty sure if push comes to shove, I could actually sit down and plan it out. Now, if I had been more clever, I would have made their bases look like coral reef or something. Unless somebody wants to come up with some better lore for them. I mean, I can tell you the Death Guard lore that I'm going. Whenever I finally print them and paint them, I have a Death Guard that's all underwater based or nautical based. Their whole thing is they're just basically a living Death Stranding. Well, they're the embodiment of a Death Stranding. Yeah. Yeah, you should, Lurka. But, yeah. Like I said, my Death Guard are a lot easier, because it's like, well, they're a living embodiment of a Death Stranding, which means they're just right up Nurgle's alley. And my Necrons are a super easy explanation too. They were their tomb world is basically on a planet that shortly after they went into their slumber, the ice caps basically melted and flooded the tomb with salt water, and that just over millennia it just slowly ate away at their armor. It's something they could fix if they really wanted to, but it's so much more intimidating seeing a terrifying looking just robot that you think shouldn't be working all of a sudden just light up and start coming at you. Yeah, the Death Guard and the Necrons are easy. These girls are kind of they're kind of a hard thing to explain because sisters don't very rarely use abhumans. In fact, they're more likely to shoot an abhuman in the face than they are to actually work with them. So whatever these girls are protecting, or whatever special thing happened on their home planet where they were found to encourage the sisters to use them, is beyond me. But yeah, the Necrons and the Death Guard, like 5 seconds, it's like the Death Guard is just a living embodiment of a Death Stranding. Which, I keep saying that word. If you don't know what a Death Stranding is, or you've never played the game Death Stranding, Death Stranding is basically when, like, a bunch of animals in an area, a bunch of sea life dies in an area and just washes up on shore. That is a Death Stranding. and no one's really quite sure what causes them. Usually you'll see it like shortly after like oil spills and stuff like that happen. Well, hey, Pandemorium. Pandoran Moni. Thanks for the raid, and thank you for the follow, Dead Ninja 97. Yay, Foxy raid. What were you up to, Pandora? Pandoramonium. I had a feeling, I just wasn't sure. Yeah, Pandora is a lot easier to say, but Pandoramonium is interesting. Ooh, very fun. Also, I saw that you're drawing emotes. Very fun. I have been painting up some proxies for a sister, for a Warhammer 40k Sisters of Battle kill team. But we also painted this guy up. This is another 40k thing, but it's a proxy unit for it too. Oh, shit. Aw, yeah, that's always fun when chat does something like that, where it's just like, well, we have a goal, but we're actually having fun. It's not that cold. By the way, I forgot to do my whole intro. Hi, I'm Nami the Queen. I paint minis and play video games. And this little gobbo here is my warlock assistant, Barry. She's a little quiet right now, but I'm pretty sure she'll say something soon. Oh, good to know, Lurka. But yeah, so I paint a little bit of variety of everything. We paint a little bit of Warhammer.
I'm the star of the show. Don't listen to what she says.
You're lucky you're cute. Yeah. So we paint a little bit of everything. We paint some Warhammer. We've painted Kingdom Death of Monsters. We paint D&D. We also paint every once in a while. I can't show it right now, but we paint anime figures or anime figure. If you've heard of garage kits, those are what we're painting. But yeah, we're painting. I paint a little bit of everything around here. So if you like what you see, don't be afraid to come back. Yeah, to be fair, I have a piece of a garage kit that I can't exactly say what it's for, but this is the base for... The character is sitting on here in a certain way, and I can't show the figure that sits on here. But it is a... This is a garage kit. It is called... The artist who makes it is Digital Dark Pinups. This is their... I forget, it's something fairy. But the fairy is sitting in the hand doing something, and I can't say it on here on Twitch. That's where we do it on other... That's one of the things we paint somewhere else. But yeah, tomorrow we will be playing, but yeah, like I said, we also play video games around here. I think tomorrow I'm still doing a coin toss if we're going to play some Warhammer Titanicus, or Tacticus, or if we're going to play a little bit more of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm kind of leaning towards Tears of the Kingdom. But I make no promises because I always kind of change my mind at the last minute when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, the fact that I said that out loud is concerning because I didn't think I had set that bot up yet. I do find that weird that literally just started up, though. Yeah, you can see why I said I might be playing Tacticus tomorrow. So I should ask Pandora, if you're still here, what kind of emotes were you painting? Were they for commission, or were you just trying to make some updated ones for yourself? Yeah, just in time. God damn, okay. Alright. So I'm not going to show them all off, but I will show off probably my favorite one, which is the one with the heavy cannon. I will say that is actually probably the most minis we've painted in a while, Lurka. I think the last time we painted this amount was when I was painting your army. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh shit, don't drop it. And of course everybody's stuck in an ad. No! Okay. Just setting up all the things we painted just to show them off while I take a few minutes. If you play 40k, this is a proxy for a thing called the Void Dragon. Technically it looks exactly like the Void Dragon, but yeah. The rest of these are supposed to be a kill team for Sisters of Battle, but they're mermaid themed is the best way to describe them. And believe it or not, I actually 3D printed everything you see here. So, yee. Can I show this off a little bit better without... Yep, there we go. I can't show off his base, but still. Alright. Let's see here, Lurka. We don't have time to watch any videos this week. Well, today. Let's see. If I didn't have to get up early tomorrow, I would say we could maybe do like a 15-minute video, but I don't think we can. Normally when I finish before like 9:30, for those of you who are still here. We will watch like ghost videos or... Is it her birthday or something? Or, no, we already did. No, her birthday was a few weeks ago. I know she said she was doing something special tonight, so... But yeah, let's, since I have nothing else really to paint tonight, I'm gonna send you all over to Little Foxy 3. Let's see what she's up to. Ooh, she's playing with VR headsets. Very nice. Okay. Here, let me quickly make sure I'm following. I am. Okay, cool. There. We're going to minimize that. Let me get my raid thing set up. And then we will start hitting the button and go. Alright, but like I said, so tomorrow should be Tears of the Kingdom or Tacticus, so if either of those two games sound good to any of you, go ahead and don't be afraid to come on back next week, tomorrow. If not, the next paint stream that will be here on Twitch will be next Monday, hopefully, because we will be doing a paint stream over on a different website. If you follow my links, you'll find it. That's all I will say. But it's blue and looks like a little lock. Wink. But we're going to be painting some minis that I can't paint here on Twitch. But I hope you all have a good evening, and I hope you all get a good rest. I'm going to get this raid cooking, and I hope to see you all again sometime. And also thank you again, Pandoramonium, for the raid, if you're still here. Bye, my lovelies.